Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. We are back. It's been a while, it feels like, since I've done a video from here, but hope you guys are all good. I am now back in action. I'll be hopefully bringing you like daily content, and there's loads of football coming up as well, so we'll have plenty to talk about. And we've got loads to talk about today as Cristiano Ronaldo is back in first team training and in contention for selection against Sheriff. This was after being dropped and having to be trained with the under-23s. Cristiano Ronaldo is back in the mix with the first team after a meeting with Erik ten Hag. So we'll get stuck into that, look ahead to the Europa League game, and of course we've got a game on the weekend as well. Before we do that, do me a favour, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, all that stuff. I want your thoughts in the comments below as well. With Cristiano Ronaldo back in contention, do you think he should be starting for Manchester United against Sheriff? So let's get stuck into all of this. We first heard not long ago now that Cristiano Ronaldo is back with Man United first team. He was returned to training with the first squad today in preparation for the game against Sheriff. Erik ten Hag and Ronaldo have been in constant dialogue. Cristiano's now in contention for the next game. We saw pictures which were released by Manchester United as well of Cristiano Ronaldo in training with the lads. And this comes on the back of an article which was released saying Cristiano Ronaldo's agent Jorge Mendes has offered the exiled Manchester United star to rivals Chelsea, Arsenal and Newcastle ahead of the January transfer window, but clubs are worried by the wider impact his arrival could have. About the wider impact, sorry. So that's what the story was in the Daily Mail. Now, I can't really see, Ronaldo ending up at Chelsea, Arsenal. Possibly, Newcastle wouldn't surprise me with the money that they have, the owners that they have, the project that they're trying to build. But even then, it would surprise me a little bit. Chelsea had the option to go for him. They didn't under Tuchel. Will they under Graham Potter? It would seem to be against the idea of Graham Potter and his coaching and the way he's moving forward with Chelsea. Would he go to Arsenal again? Gabriel Jesus is there at the moment. Ronaldo's obviously a better goal scorer than Gabriel Jesus, but he may come into similar issues of what he's having at Manchester United at the moment, in where Erik ten Hag doesn't feel he can maybe lead the line as well as others for the tactics that he wants to play. Of course, if Ronaldo's in certain positions, he scores goals more often than not than any other player. But he's got to get into those positions and he's got to help the team play in a certain way. And I think Erik ten Hag has dealt with this situation perfectly. Cristiano Ronaldo is probably still looking to leave Manchester United in January. He wanted to leave in the summer. It didn't happen. And all this time, Erik ten Hag in the public has said Ronaldo's important. He backed him in the summer and when he was away from pre-season and said he's away because of personal issues. When he was missing from that game and he left at half-time against Vallecano, he made sure, whilst Ronaldo was part of the group that left early and he wasn't happy with that, he made sure it wasn't just a Cristiano Ronaldo thing. He kept repeating the fact that, other players were involved too. And then even, now, whilst he's dropped Cristiano Ronaldo, he's always said, look, he's important to the squad. I want him to be available. I need him to be available. But he has to run the team and build a platform and a structure and foundations and a culture at this club where we don't accept things like that. Whether you're Garnacho in the summer, who was reported to have missed a few meetings and then, wasn't selected for certain games that he was going to be selected for, or Cristiano Ronaldo, you will be held accountable for any mistakes. So it's important that Erik ten Hag done that. But at the same time, whenever he's publicly spoke about Cristiano Ronaldo, he's never really, created an issue between them two. And I think he's handled it immaculately well. Cristiano Ronaldo, on the other hand, he came out with the kind of non-apology the other day saying, he got things wrong. And whilst he never apologised, he pointed out it was out of character and all these kind of things. And he seems to maybe now be thinking, look, let me just get my head down. And hopefully there's no more issues between now and whether he leaves in January or the end of the season. Because Cristiano Ronaldo can still be valuable to this team. It's just he's kind of got to... And it'll be difficult for him because this is a guy that's won everything. Multiple Champions League, multiple Ballon d'Ors, been the best player, one of the greatest, if not the greatest. And it must be hard for him now to adjust to life as being someone that is on the bench. Coming on as a sub. Sometimes not coming on as a sub. Maybe only coming on for 5-10 minutes. Like, he has to adjust to that, and it must be difficult for him. Like, it really must be difficult for him. Especially all these footballers will have egos and that. But he's got to put the club first. You know, Erik ten Hag has to put the team and the club first. And hopefully Ronaldo can kind of just keep his head down between now and the end of the season. Hopefully he scores a goal against Sheriff, and, you know, everything's rosy, but you just fear that something like this will crop itself up again, and that's why we kind of need to just resolve this issue once and for all, whether the transfer window, whether that's in January or the summer, or, you know, whatever, because it is casting a shadow over everything, isn't it? Anthony Martial's back in training. Well, he's back at Carrington. He has been training apparently, but not with the first team, so maybe he's getting built back up. We need Anthony Martial available and fit. That's another thing as well. Cristiano Ronaldo is likely to start. We haven't got many options to rotate. You know, Rashford's probably going to be starting the Premier League game through the middle. If Anthony Martial isn't fit to start this Thursday game, you doubt he'd start on Sunday. So you'd expect Ronaldo will be featuring on Thursday. Hopefully he can have a good performance, get a goal or two, and United can get a win that they need, and move on to the weekend with a little bit more of a happier feel. I mean, I've been happier anyway. Do you know what I mean? Manchester United have been playing well. The performance against Spurs was very good. The performance against Chelsea was very good. Although the result, you know, you feel like it's 2 missed points. But the way you get that result with the goal at the end, I've been buzzing anyway. But you just felt a bit disappointed about this thing. But it could have gone one way, you know. It could have gone a way where it just spins out of control. But again, Erik ten Hag's handled it fantastically well. I think Cristiano Ronaldo coming out and saying, look, he was out of character, and, you know, reacting well to being put in the 21s, which he had to, really. What you're going to do between now and the World Cup, now and the window, even if you are going to leave in January, you know, you need to play football, you need to be involved, you need to show yourself to be a better professional, which he always has been. You don't get to the levels that he's been at without being a great professional. So, yeah, man, good to see these lot can hopefully put it behind them, but there's that thing where might just crop up again. Anyway, let us know your thoughts on everything. Ronnie's back in training. Let us know your thoughts. Will he start against Sheriff, or will he be on the bench again? Get your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Until next time, I've been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here.